MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 2 of the NLDS between the LA Dodgers and the Chicago Cubs. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to our exclusive postseason coverage on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, an important ball game coming up here in Game 2.
Yeah, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win under you is great. The most important game of a series, though, is the next one you're about to play. So treating this game like it's absolutely critical is a good way not to get too comfortable with your lead.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Marcus Stroman is on the mound for Game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Marcus Stroman, not a real big guy. First-round draft pick out of Duke University. Good power sinker, 92 to 94 miles an hour. His slider is good. Will throw an occasional curveball and changeup. His best trait, ultimate competitor.
So coming to the plate, Trey Turner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one.
First pitch, 7-0-6.
Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul for strike two. Popped him up. Under it is Rizzo. One away.
Got it.
Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's certainly a guy to watch out there in this lineup. Everything he does makes them click. When he's swinging the bat well, they just go.
Striding in, Justin Turner. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He's 3 for 9. He's taken him deep once. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Pitch to the plate is a sinker for a called strike one. 53 degrees here at game time as it's cooled off considerably since batting practice this afternoon. The windup and the 0-1. Turner is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11", a right-handed batter and thrower. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career, and you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments, and you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
Stroman, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. In there, strike one. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call the pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
So 1-1 home. Chopped toward the second baseman. Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Clayton Kershaw will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strike.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Happ with a 2-1 count now. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. 3-2 pitch. Gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
And that brings up Javi Baez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The 0-1. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. 1 out, nobody on. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez. The 2-1 home. Is a fastball down below the knees.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
The 3-1.
Yep.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to locate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
And he missed with that one. It's ball 4. A 1-out walk here in the home first.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Here's Chris Bryant now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Betts has a read on it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting fourth.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, or there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
Here's the first pitch to him. Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Kershaw comes set. 0-1 on its way.
No.
Kershaw will slide one over to first. Fouled off. Baez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Runners on the move for second, and he fouls this one off. A 1-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pollock is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Coming to the plate now, Max Muncy. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. And a strike called at the knees. 0-1.
0-1.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, there's the great equalizer, the changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
To the plate now, Will Smith. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. The 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
Here it is, the 3-0. is in there for strike one. And the count will be full. Now the 3-2 pitch. In the air now, out to right field. Bryant is there, 2 down. And so with 2 away now, let's give you another look at our playoff bracket as you see what could lie ahead for the winner in this series. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the former National League Rookie of the Year, Cody Bellinger. First delivery to him on the way.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. Off the LED board and gone. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. His first homer here in the series, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
That is 7. The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Holland.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock. And it's grounded just foul down the line.
He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. The windup and the 0-1. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 LA.
Leading off for the Cubs, the left fielder, Clint Frazier.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taylor's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's take a look at outfielder Mookie Betts. You can make the argument he's the most dynamic player in our sport. Don't try and come inside with a fastball because it's getting turned around. But I don't think people realize how good he patrols the outfield. The ability to play all three positions with speed and a bazooka for an arm.
So now to the plate, David Bodie. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the series. And the Cubs are back to even now at 1 run apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Into the box now, Nico Horner. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one. Pitch popped up. Bellinger has a play. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting in, the catcher, Go.
Stepping into the box, Yan Gomes. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
No ball, 1 strike.
No plate discipline that time, and he's in the hole now. 0-2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. Two and two to the Cubs catcher. Two out, nobody on. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Chris Taylor. Here comes the first pitch. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. Taylor behind, 0-2 the count. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
In the air to straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's there and records the first out.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 22, Kershaw.
Digging in, Clayton Kershaw. First pitch on its way. And this is on the outside corner for strike one. Grounded back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Here now is Trey Turner. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. He's set. Here's the 3-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate, and that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives, and he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Justin Turner will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 1-1 takes this the other way to right, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run scores. The throw to the plate. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Mookie Betts is in for the second time now as he looks at a ball inside. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. Betts takes the swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
Here now the 2-2. And it's fouled away. Hit in the air to shallow center. Center fielder coming on. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning. Had to go a long way to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track data. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 120 feet to bring it in. No doubt that grab saved extra bases. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Max Muncy is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-0 home. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Marcus Stroman.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball two.
In this situation right here, I'm protecting my pitcher from himself. I know he wants to swing the bat and let the boys know in the clubhouse that he can do his job, but I'm probably putting a take sign on right here.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Three balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike two. And he misses with it. Ball four. And a terrible start to the inning as he's walked the pitcher leading things off.
The center fielder, number 8.
At the plate, Ian Happ. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
He's set. Here it comes.
Ball, go.
High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 2-1.
Hey, you know in the back of your mind as a batter right here, he's got that nasty sinker. Or up in the zone, or you're going to ground into a double play.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Rose, sometimes one of your best friends are your own teammates right there. Good hustle from first base to beat that throw to second, and guess what? He bought his battery made a knock.
Yeah, he definitely bought him a knock. You know what else he's going to buy him? He's going to buy him dinner on the road at some point, because that's some significant hustle right there. It was a nice play. The internal clock of the defender thought he still had a chance at second. Wasn't meant to be.
Javier Baez will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. He drew a base on balls his first time up. 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 on the way.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
The 2-1. Third inning here. 3-1 our score. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now back, the right fielder.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
At the plate, Chris Bryant, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Fouled off.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Got to believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
Here comes the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on the guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it?
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Oh my God. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is a situation where you have to step out of the box and tell yourself, my job is to get the runner in from third. It'd be nice to gap one and get them both in, but you want to take a little pressure off you offensively and just focus on being productive.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position. He's not giving in at all.
The 1-2. Bases are loaded with only 1 out. And a It's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, Clint Frazier. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. Fastball's too high here, 1-0.
Clearly, this is a tough situation to be on the mound, but the key here is minimizing. They're up by 2, so if he could find a way to get out of this bases-loaded jam by only giving up 1 run, that would be clutch.
The 1-0 pulled high in the air out to left field. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he was very pleased with how little they're swinging and missing right now. Looking at the advanced data, our researchers found that about 9 of 10 swings are resulting in some sort of contact today, which is well above Major League average. The result has been a lot of balls in play, a lot of hits, and solid run production, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, Will Smith. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Right fielder is on the run. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
1 gone now in the Dodger 4th, and that'll bring forward Cody Bellinger.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the count. Three to 1 is our score here in inning number 4. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Pollock.
Now at the plate, A.J. Pollock. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Fight.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And a classic 0-2 pitch as the changeup misses low, and it's 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
The 1-2.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Taylor. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
Now the 2-0. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 1 left for LA as the lead remains 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Thank you, Heidi. First pitch of the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Turner's on his horse. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Nico Horner.
Coming to the plate now, Nico Horner comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1. 1 ball, no strike.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Ball.
One run, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Strike swinging, chased a high one there. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2. Yan Gomes, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Now the payoff pitch home. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it is Betts, and Mookie's got it for the second out.
Now batting, catcher.
Into the box now, Yan Gomes.
Go.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball. Inside.
One run, 2 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
Hey, that's not an easy pitch to hold your swing up. I know it looked like it was way out the plate. Good job not swinging at it.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 3-1. There's ball 4.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Now in the box, Marcus Stroman reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Called a strike on the outer half. 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
Playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. A runner on first with 2 away. Started to go around, but it's a called third strike anyway, and that will digging in now, Clayton Kershaw. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1. Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Frazier has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Now that the center fielder, Trey Turner.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Grounded sharply, but right at that loaded side of the infield. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker. He just happens to hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Throw over to first. A dive, but he's back. In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. The 1-0 home. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. From the stretch. A bouncer to the left side. And there are 2 away now.
Up next to the Dodgers, the right fielder, Mookie.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. On its way is pitch number 75. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Hit on the ground to short. There's Baez. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Dodgers leave 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Ian Happ. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First offering on its way.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
1-1, a fastball high. 2-1 now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
The 2-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the 5th the same way he ended the 4th with a punch out, 1 away.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just got the corner that time with a fastball, strike 2. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Misses, ball 2.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now in 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Hit out towards second. Throw on to first will take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Now that is the right fielder, Fred.
Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Kershaw gets the sign. Here's the 1-0. Foul off. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. The 2-1 home.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The first baseman, number 44.
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Set and the pitch.
No.
Hey, if you know an umpire has a tight zone, as a hitter, you tighten your zone as well. No reason to go after the borderline pitches unless you really have to.
And he fouls this one off. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission.
The 3-1.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1 left for the Cubs. Score holds. It's 3-1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy.
The second baseman, Max Muncy.
Infield swung around a bit to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
At the plate now, Will Smith.
Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left. And this one is gone. A home run.
Well, when it left its bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Cody Bellinger will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Wade Miley, a 6'2" left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. Infield shifts now. They'll overload to the right with the shortstop on the other side of the second base bag. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And they'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning.
Now back, left fielder, A.J. Pollard.
Stepping in, A.J. Pollard. It was a walk in his last trip. And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball.
Miley, a previous member of the Houston Astros. He became a member of this team after signing as a free agent earlier this season.
Yeah, he didn't have an opportunity to really get acclimated to this ball club. Showing up during the season is not always easy, opening the doors to a big league clubhouse and trying to get to know your teammates. The best way to get to know them is to go out and produce.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1.
Down and full, 3 balls.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. To the plate now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out with the man at first. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Shoots this one over to first. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Into the box, Clayton Kershaw. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Happ is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Dodgers. In now, Clint Frazier. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Into the box now, David Bodie comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
6th inning, 4-1 is our score. Two and 0. The count now at 2-1. The pitch.
Ball.
Nico Horner will be next. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
And he misses again, as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Now to the plate, Nico Horner, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Patrick Wisdom will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a changeup here to start things out, but that'll dip a bit too low, and it's 1-0. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second, as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, there's a base hit right there on a changeup. Maybe not a good idea to throw this guy back-to-back changeups.
Yeah, he seemed to be timing that first one. He let the first one go by, Dan. He was not going to let the second one go by. Nice job right there staying through that baseball.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll head for the showers as he stands to win this one if the bullpen can find a way to protect his 3-run lead. Dustin May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Number 85, Dustin May.
Here's the catcher, Yan Gomes. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. High in the air out to center field. Turner's under it. 2 down. Jason Hayward We'll get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Too low, 1-0.
1-0.
2 down, runners at first and second. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cubs strand a couple. They trail it 4-1.
Your attention, please. This change defensively for the Cubs. Now playing second base, number 16.
Tommy Nance is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. 7th inning ready to roll, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Trey Turner. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. First pitch on its way.
Ball. 1 ball, no strike.
And I believe he broke the plane of the plate there. He most certainly did. It's a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Nance, a California-born ball player. This is his first year at the big league level. Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers, the third baseman, Justin.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts, not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Looking up is the left fielder into the bleachers and gone.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Grounded back up the middle. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball, and that ends the... Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one. Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at bat, starting right now.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now the pitch.
Down.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Nice piece of hitting right there. 2-seam fastball, sinker. He stayed inside it. Didn't have the action the pitcher would have liked.
You know, that's a sinker right there, Mark. It's intended to be down in the zone. And this pitcher better get the ball down because he can't live up in the strike zone.
Digging in next will be Chris Bryant, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the sinker, and it's 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. From the stretch. A 1 pitch on its way. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Clint Frazier would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And that misses, ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Now at the plate, Clint Frazier. And with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here changes this game quite a bit. But if they can't score here, it looks pretty bleak for them heading into the last couple of innings.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. 1-0 the count. In the dirt here. The runners will hold, but meanwhile the count moves to 2-0. Grounder down the line at third. Turner has it, and that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Cubs strand a couple. They're down 5-1. Ready to begin the 8th, and next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
Will Smith.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. First pitch on its way. And he takes ball 1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
Full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. High in the air down the right field line. And foul.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
The next 3-2. On the ground up the middle. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the first baseman, Cody Bellinger.
Settling in now, Cody Bellinger. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
A strike, and it's 2-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Reined in. And that's the second out.
The left fielder, number 11, A.J. Holland.
Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He singled his last time up. Cody Heyer enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Cody Heyer.
And the outfielders getting the signal now to play deep. Don't want anything over their heads here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. Fouled off. The 0-2 home.
Ball.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
And it's fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
5-1 our score as we play the 8th. Hit Weekly back to the mound. And that's through for a hit. That was not a good pitch, but he handled it nicely, guys.
Yeah, and the pitcher's got to wonder what he has to do to get it past this guy. That pitch was off the plate, but he shows great reach, gets good extension, and drives it for a 2-bagger.
Chris Taylor is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And standing in is the power. David Bodie. Line to the right side. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Number 16.
Stepping into the box, Patrick Wisdom. First offering on its way. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Hit hard to the right side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on down the line, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Grounded down the third baseline. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
Well, now you see how difficult it is to be a catcher. This ball is really smoke, gets all the way to the wall, D-Row, but he just doesn't have the foot speed to turn this into an extra base hit.
Yeah, his calling card is definitely not his ability to run the bases. It's for offense and massaging a pitching staff.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Back goes Betts. Gone!
You can just see the wheels turning in his mind on the mound out there. I was cruising, just needed one more out, then give up a single and a homer. Goes to show you can never take an out or a pitch for granted in this game.
Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Gavin Lux will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Now playing shortstop and batting 9. Number 9. The center fielder, number 8, Ian.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter.
Playing 11, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Now the 1-1 pitch is taken high above the zone. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Three and 1 now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1 pitch is in there for a full count now. 3-2.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts. 2 for the Cubs in the inning on the strength of this 2-run home run. 9th inning straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubbies 3. Michael Rooker enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. Leading off the inning, Gavin Lux, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning.
The shortstop, number 9.
First pitch on its way. Rooker, originally from Mississippi, he was selected in the 11th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Line towards center field, and the ball is dropped.
Hey, this looks like it could be a potential add-on inning here in the 9th. Add-on gives some breathing room to their pitcher going into the bottom of the inning, D-Row.
Yeah, you love when the offense stays aggressive, and you also like giving your relief pitcher a chance to breathe a little bit, not having to come out there with just a 1-run lead.
Trey Turner is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 1-1 home. Runners off for second. This one softly hit and fouled off to the left, and that moves the count to 1-2 now.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he fouls this one off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
And another foul ball. Now another 2-2. Grounded to short. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
So digging in now, Justin Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball, go.
Here's a curveball that runs outside. It's ball one. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. The 1-2. Grounded weakly to the left. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, the right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Mookie Betts, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Brad Wick takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out here and a runner at second. Swing and a liner towards second. So this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. 1 left for LA. And it remains 5-3. Brusdar Graterol comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Now batting, Javier Baez. He's the one to start things off, with his guys in danger of seeing this series leveled at a game apiece, barring a 9th inning rally. First offering on its way.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hard hit ball towards the hole. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Leadoff hitters aboard, and that means the tying run will come forward here in the late innings.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Riding in once again, Chris Bryant. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set. Here it comes. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Here it comes, 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
So it's 1st and 2nd now. Nobody out, and that brings in Anthony Rizzo. From the belt, the pitch. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
1-1 the count now. Fouled straight back. First and 2nd here with nobody out. A drive to left. Get out of here. Get out of here. Gone. They win it. Santa Maria. So a 3-run shot to left center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Man, the postseason always seems to deliver big moments, and this was no exception. A walk-off in the final at-bat ends it, and there's bedlam at home plate. Wow!
Well, heroes are made in the postseason, and he was at least the hero in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no time like the postseason to come through and lift your team to victory. He was certainly a big factor here, and it was pretty cool to see.
And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Cubbies get the win to take a 2-0 series lead. Brad Wick gets the W on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Vasgersian, you've been watching. A good night, everybody.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 6 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Dodgers, 5 runs on 11 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. Tonight's state attendance at Wrigley Field, 41,649. As always, we thank you and remind you to please drive home safely.